Hello and welcome to another episode of How Does That Work? Today's video is a very strange video because it's a video all about videos. Let's have a look.
Well, for just over a term, teachers have had a rather strange job, and you have had a rather unusual experience of school. Instead of being in a classroom and learning with a teacher and your friends, teachers have been making videos for you to watch. But have you ever stopped to wonder what it would be like to step through the screen and see how a video gets made? Well, today, for our final episode of How Does That Work, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you how these videos you've been watching on YouTube get made. Come on through, let's take a look. It all starts off here. Welcome to my office. This is the place I plan lessons, make videos and reply to the messages you've been sending. Now you might think that it's quite simple to make a video. Just press go on the camera and start talking. But actually there's a little bit more to it than that. Step 1. Plan the lesson. Before anything gets filmed, I need to make sure I have everything I need for the lesson. That means making a plan and making a presentation with all of the bits and bobs I need to explain and the questions you need to answer. I use a program called PowerPoint for a lot of my lessons, and I work step by step to make sure everything is just right before I start recording. Normally everything goes well, but sometimes, like today, I forget to click save and have to start again. Oh dear. Don't tell anyone, but even teachers make mistakes too. Now I need to record the lesson, and we still don't need a camera yet. A helpful program on my laptop records whatever is going on the screen, so I set that going and start recording the lesson. Now, when you watch this bit, all you can see is the screen, and you can hear my voice. But if you were watching me, you would see my arms waving all over the place too, as I explain. Once that's done, it's finally time to get the camera out. Sit up, smile, check your hair looks good, if you're lucky enough to have hair, and click record. This is the first bit you see when you open up a video on YouTube, so it's important that it's just right and includes all the information you need for the rest of the video. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get this spot on, and while I have the camera on, I normally record the end of the video as well as the start. This might seem a bit strange, but you'll see how I make sure the start and the end get to the right place a bit later. Okay, now we've got everything we need to make the video, but we need to get the video from the camera to the computer. This is done by taking a small little thing called a memory card, which basically just remembers whatever has been recorded, from the camera to the computer. Now we're ready to put everything together. All of the bits are loaded up and I start arranging them in the right place. As well as arrange the different bits, I also chop out any long pauses, any bits that don't make sense, and double check for mistakes. When everything is in the right place, it's time to join it all up into one video. This is hard work for the computer, so it normally takes a little while. Well, hopefully not 457 hours. More like 20 minutes usually. Just time for a coffee break. When the video is finished, it's time to upload it to YouTube. I log in, find the right one, and then make sure it has a good title and description, and set the time I want it to appear on YouTube, normally 9 o'clock in the morning. For those of you who watched my first How Does That Work video, you'll know that now the information from my video has to zip across the world through lots of cables we call the internet, and it gets saved on a computer in a YouTube building somewhere far away. And that's it! All we need is for you to log on at home now and watch it. Now you know how a video is made. Maybe you could make a video of your own, and just maybe you could be the next YouTube star.
Well, that's it. That's the final How Does That Work video. I hope you've really enjoyed this series, finding out a little bit more about the world around us. Now, even though it's the summer holidays, I'm going to end how I normally do, by saying stay smiling, keep curious, and keep asking how does that work. Have a fantastic summer, and I'll see you again in September.